Today's video with Uber Jeep AZ, I'll be showing you how to change your manual transmission fluid. You want to get some gear oil, synthetic. I got 75W90 gear oil, transmission and differential lube, Lucas. You need to get you a pump because you're going to have to pump it back up into the transmission after you drain it. Don't forget to get you some kitty litter, and that's kitty diggins. The #1 kitty litter, and I'm just totally joking, it is not a #1 kitty litter. It's just cheap stuff that I buy from Walmart all the time. You're going to make a mess, always do. Get you some kitty litter. Okay, now what you got to do is on the passenger side of the Jeep, you kind of crawl up under it and you'll see your exhaust. I'm going to put some aluminum foil over that because I've seen a couple of guys do it, and that aluminum foil will keep transmission fluid from getting on that exhaust because the draining plug's right there and the exhaust is right up under there. Your fill plug is actually right there, right above it. So drain below, fill above. The tools you're going to need is a couple of hexes. This is a 14mm, and that's for your fill plug. And you need a 17mm. That's for your drain plug. This is too long. It will not fit between your exhaust and getting into that drain plug. So I'm going to actually make a 17. That won't fit. This is how I plan on making a 17mm socket. I got my angle grinder. I found me some metal. Now that's an Allen right there. I never use that for anything. It's a hex. I never use it. And I made this a long time ago. I'm not going to need it all. All I need is about that much. So I'm going to actually angle grind off of a tool I made already. And that right there is about 17mm. This will fit. And you need a welder. My bad. Just want to cut a small piece off of it right here. Let's see. So now what I'm going to do with this is probably hot right here, but I'm going to touch it anyways just because I'm pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to get this and I'm going to actually weld it to the end of there like so. And like I said, it's pretty hot. Yeah, I'm going to weld it just like that. Alright, now for this part, you're going to need your gloves. Make sure you get your gloves. I got my welder hooked up. Got my negative. That's my negative. Got my piece. Here's my flue. Right there. It's my welding. Turn my welder on. I got my helmet right here. I know people are going to freak out when they see me do this, but trust me, I do this all the time. Whoops. Right, that's my tack right there. So now, I always clean my welds a little bit when I'm welding, just to make sure I get it as clean as possible. So I get some good adhesion in there. Alright, let's mess with this side now. That looks pretty good. And that's a pretty solid looking weld there. It's kind of messy, but I mean, for the most part, this ain't coming off. All right, got my little trusty tool here that I made. I kind of angle grinded the edges a little bit to clean up all of that, you know, splatter that was on it. Okay, so that's my right here. All right, let's see. Yep, it fits up in there. Yep, hold up. Yep, it's snug right up inside of there. Check that out. Okay, it works. So that's my fill plug, so it's in there. And I got my bar. Let me turn it. Okay. It's kind of hard to turn a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Cracked it, and now, and this is ratchet right here too, so check that out. All right, so my fill plug comes off, my drain plug comes off. Now it's time to work. Got my aluminum foil wrapped. All right, so that's my aluminum foil. Let me grab my tool that I just made. Drip pan right up under there, so that's my oil pan. My tool works, and that's all I really care about. Alright, scoop this out some. I got it loose enough where I can do it by hand now. It's going to be all my transmission fluid right there. And I'm going to have to clean this off. You see that? That right there is like little just metal shavings from gears and everything working. You want to clean that stuff off. Make sure you check it now. Look at how much it is. Then do it again. Next time in about 25,000 miles, I'm going to do this all over again. I'm going to make sure to see what this looks like. That's what it should look like after you clean it. It should look like that. Because before I cleaned it, oh yeah, it had a lot of sludge. It looked like a mountain was on it. So yeah, it was about time to change that fluid out. This is my setup. I got my, you know, out, going in, going up, and going in. And I'm going to pump real slow. I don't like to pump fast because I don't want to push that out, and I don't want it to spurt out and I have a bigger mess to clean up than what I even started with. And like I said, you're only going to do 1 quart and then do maybe 0.1 or 0.2 of the next quart. But I know in some of the transmissions we just say wait until you see a little bit coming out of that hole. When you see a little bit coming out, that's when you know, okay, you've done enough. And that's it. I used a full one of those, and I used maybe about a fourth to a fifth of that one.
This was a special presentation brought to you by Kitty Diggins, fragrance-free cat litter. It's not the best, but damn it, it's the cheapest we found.